we'll be walking away with, what is that, $65,000, and keeping the asset on top of that.
With me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a...
What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes here, back for another video. And in this one, man, just wanted to give y'all a few quick updates. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. Just wanted to give y'all a few updates on what's going on with our Chicago opportunities right now. So I'm just gonna dive right on into it. So we still have this one out in Harvey right now. We still got that under contract. The property that we got for just $1,000, man. Look, if y'all haven't checked out the last video, make sure that y'all click the little link up above, whatever. I'm gonna put a little card up there, whatever, so y'all can go check out that video first. But we got 2 deals recently for just 2 cents. I'm using some text messaging marketing right now, whatever. So long story short, we got a property under contract in Harvey, Illinois for $1,000, right? We still have it under contract. This place is beat up though. So I showed y'all the pictures in the last video or whatever. The place is beat up, definitely needs some work. However, I have been getting some hits from some potential buyers on this deal. I don't think that we're actually gonna move on it ourselves, as I said in the last video or whatever. I think it's just a little bit too beat up for us, and you know, everything's missing. Like, we need electrical, plumbing, like everything. We have to like break it down to the studs. I did get a few repair estimates though. Someone told us that like just to gut it down to the studs, they would charge us like $2K, like $2,000 or whatever, and then we would have to get like a dumpster to throw everything away. That's gonna be around about like a little bit less than $1,000 as well, if we wanted to go that route, and then maybe just like put it back on the market. But to be honest, I feel like the only price point that we're gonna be able to sell this property at is like $5K, $7,500 or something like that. So it's not going to be like this crazy killing on this property if we're lucky enough to get it off. So right at this very moment, I have the property under contract until May 31st, I want to say. So that's just the inspection period date. That's when the inspection period ends. So if I can't happen to find a buyer for this property, I will just end up having to cancel it, unfortunately. Real quick though, you know, if you're an investor in Chicago, in Illinois or whatever, and you're interested in this property that you saw in the last video, look, feel free to reach out, man. I will gladly sell it to you for $5K. Just reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we leveraging this YouTube platform. Y'all got me messed up. Anyway though, y'all, so yeah, but we still got that opportunity. We are getting some hits. It's been kind of slowing down a little bit. I haven't posted in about a day. So I'm actually going to be posting this property today again on places like Craigslist, as well as OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. I'm just trying to wholesale it out right now. Like, none of my internal list of buyers has been interested up at this point, at least. Let's just put it like that. But whoever buys it would likely need to be using cash just for the numbers to make sense at all. I've kind of run some hard money numbers on this property, but it doesn't really seem feasible to try to do the hard money. Anyway, so that's just like one of the opportunities that we have right now. Now, this other deal, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I think I may have found my first investment property, y'all. Like, straight up, man. I'm super excited. Like, the 4-unit Greystone out in Chicago that I was telling y'all about in the last video. Yeah, y'all, I think I want to grab it for myself, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I want to take it down with some hard money. Like, all in costs will be all in at about like 28K. You know, so $180,000 purchase price, 75 to 100K repair estimate. So the purchase price will be somewhere between 255 to 280K, which is gonna bring us all in. We have a hard money lender who does 90% of purchase plus rehab. So if we wanted to grab this, we'll be all in at about 28K. And then on the back end, what I'm seeing from my research, that these properties in that area, the 4-unit buildings in that area, are going from somewhere between 350 to 400K plus, right? That's a big range, don't get me wrong. So it's going to depend on the level of rehab that we do. But let's say, for instance, we can rehab it for, let's say, 75K. And, you know, so we're all in at like 255. Then, you know, if we just sell it for just $350, that's a $95,000 come up, y'all. Though that's if we do the fix and flip, right? Now, what I'm really thinking about doing is doing a cash out refinance on this property. So let me kind of break down the numbers and what that would look like. So if we're all in on this property at like 255K, There is one tenant inside of there right now. This tenant happens to be like a hoarder, and it's like the seller's family member or whatever. So that's kind of like a whole little situation or whatever. However, like what we would do is that we would rehab the other 3 units and then possibly move the tenant up to another one of those units and then rehab their unit. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and rent the entire place out, start cash flowing this baby. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and go back to the bank once we've increased the ARV on this property. Let's say, for instance, the property is, or just for a clean number, let's say that, you know, the property is now worth $400K. Well, in a $400K scenario, the bank is going to give us like 80% of that ARV as a new mortgage. So if we're all in at, let's say, $255K, the bank is going to give us a new mortgage for $320,000. If this property appraises for $400, the bank will give us a new mortgage for $320,000. So on the day of closing, we'll be walking away with, what is that, $65,000 and keeping the asset on top of that. All right, so we'll be using hard money though, right? So we'll have to pay back the hard money people, all of that good stuff or whatever, but still, like, we're gonna be cashed out. Let's just put it like that. So worst case scenario, including closing fees and all of that stuff. Ultra worst case scenario in my mind is that we'll be walking away with no less than $30,000 to $50,000 cash in hand, but also keeping the asset and hopefully cash flowing somewhere between $2,500 to $3,000 a month going forward. All right, so I'm just kind of breaking down some numbers to you all. Full disclosure, the lady that I sent this contract out to for this 180K place, she hasn't signed yet. She reached out to me last night. It was a Sunday or whatever. She reached out to me and was like she just wanted to make sure that I was buying the property as is. Like, the contract that I use is like a couple extra stipulations. Y'all know how these sellers are, right? So, and literally, as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm about to go ahead and just revise the contract just to put in the other agreement section to where it just says buyer is buying the property as is. Bang, that's it. I'm gonna shoot that over to her any minute now. Once she gets that, she's I'm expecting for her to be signing that like right away. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. Look, pray for me, y'all. Like, I really mean it, man. Pray for me that we can get this one as our first investment property of our own, and it's back out in the land, guys, back out in Chicago or whatever, man. I'm super pumped, super excited. Like, wish me luck on this one, guys, but I'm quite confident that we're going to be able to take this one down. I think that this is going to be the one, guys. I've been very patient, very diligent at the same time out here, looking for a great opportunity to sink my teeth into, and I think I've got it, guys. But we not going to get too emotionally invested into it. As my mentor once told me, he said, don't fall in love with the property, fall in love with the numbers. I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt, the numbers make sense on this property, and it's a 4-unit building out in Chicago, which is a lot tougher to come across than triplexes and duplexes. So I'm super excited to be hopefully grabbing this property. I will definitely keep you all updated. Just wanted to give you all a brief little update on what's going on with these deals out here in Chicago. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming, guys. We about to push these triggers out here. All right. Anyway, though, guys, man, hope y'all staying healthy, staying blessed, man. You know, I've been out here getting a few videos in for y'all, man, trying to, make sure I provide a little something for the community, man. But we out here working, like, for real. If y'all need help, man, y'all want coaching and stuff like that, definitely check out the links down below. I do have a coaching program. Spots are open right now. We out here crushing it, helping people, getting some deals as well, guys. So I hope that y'all feeling healthy, staying blessed as always, man. And until next time, we are out.